znaka ovdje. Ja ne mogu ne govoriti o Međugorju, kažem jedna hodočasnica. Jedni kad govorim odmahnu rukom, a drugi slušaju i odluče se i sami ovamo doći i doživjeti blizinu.
Then you fly to Amsterdam. So I'm going to enter the first one. You will see that you get a split. If you would need your passport. And all of your activities will show at the top. And then you check your luggage over the danger. I hope you have no batteries in your check luggage. Remember the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will be done. Give us this day.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us
Hail
from
Mary,
evil.
full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Our Lady, Queen of Peace,
Pray for us.
in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Sì, sono stata proprio col corpo, perché sa anche la Madonna ha già detto, sono tantissime persone che vivere qui sulla terra e pensano quando si qui morire si finisce tutto. E lei proprio per questo motivo è portato a me, Jacopo, col corpo e per vedere paradiso e purgatorio e inferno. Ma io in questo momento penso, ma quante ore, quanti giorni, dove si va o sopra o sotto? E la Madonna ha preso a me destra mano e Jacopo sinistra, lei davanti e portava. Ma il tetto si è solo aperto per passare. Da un secondo siamo venuti in paradiso.
Ecco, vado, vi saluto a tutti.
I would like to greet all of you.
Così ecco i messaggi principali che la Madonna dice per tutti
I'll
noi.
share with you the main messages that Our Lady has been giving to all of us.
ngħidilkom il-messaġġi prinċipali li Vergine Birka qed tagħtililna l-koll.
Guarda, i messaggi principali sono preghiera
The main messages are prayer,
Il-messaġġi prinċipali huma salv,
e pace,
peace,
paċi,
e pace,
peace,
paċi,
conversione,
conversion,
konverzjoni,
confessione,
confession,
rar,
digiuno.
and fasting.
sawm.
E anche la Madonna raccomanda che noi ogni giorno preghiamo tutti e tre parti rosario.
And Our Lady recommends us to pray all three parts of the rosaries every day.
U l-Madonna tgħidilna biex nitolbu 3 rużarji ta' kuljum.
E 2 volte in settimana digiuno, mercoledì, venerdì, solo pane e acqua.
And twice a week fasting on every Wednesday and Friday on bread and water.
U dartej fil-ġimgħa nsumu ħobs u ilma l-erba' u l-ġimgħa.
Che più piace.
When Our Lady recommends fasting, she says those people who are sick, they do not have to fast on bread and water those days, but those days, Wednesdays and Fridays, they can simply give up something that they like the most.
E quando la Madonna raccomanda pregare, lei non chiede che noi preghiamo solo con parole e con bocca.
When Our Lady recommends us to pray, she doesn't want us just to say the words, to move our lips.
U meta l-Madonna tgħidilna biex nitolbu, ma tgħidilniex biex nitolbu bħalna biss bil-ċarqu ħalna biss.
E la Madonna raccomanda che noi ogni giorno piano piano aprire il suo cuore, che preghiera viene una gioia, preghiamo proprio con cuore.
Our Lady invites us to pray, to open our hearts so that the prayer can really become a joy for us, so that we can pray truly with heart, which is an endless space.
U rajna spazju infinit ma jispiċċax.
È una luce che non esisterà qui sulla
We
terra.
saw kind of a light that simply does not exist here on earth.
U rajna dawn li ma jeżistix bħalu hawnhekk fid-dinja.
Ho visto persone tutte uguali, non magri, non grassi, 3 colori vestiti, grigio e giallo e rosso.
And we saw a lot of people, and all of them more or less the same, no fat, no thin, and all of them had 3 colors of their dresses, yellow, rosy, and gray.
Istina idu ka svetoga, amen. Ciao a tutti, buona giornata, un bacio a tutti. Ciao, ciao a tutti. Ciao, hallo Federica, Manu, ciao, ciao.
Viva Maria!
Italiani, fuori, fuori andiamo, finito.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
I saw the moon spin and dance last night. It's like a purple, from what I saw, it's like a purple covering over top of it, and it like spins, and it just, I don't know.
Did anyone else see the sun?
My mom did.
Oh, okay.
Actually, everybody did.
Okay.
It was me and Donna and my mom and Father Gallagher.
Okay.
We all saw the sun dancing.
Beautiful. And so what other places have you been?
I went to Resurrection Cross.
Okay. And what happens there?
Well, Jesus, his right leg, for some reason, leaks water. And they don't know how because it's hollow and there's no water around it. And then always, our group leader, Donna, she'll, like, when we'll pray the rosary when we're walking to church, and she'll ask Mary to come. She says she asked, and we see blue butterflies fly with us. Yes. I want to come back when I'm older. Yeah. I'd like to bring some friends with me, too. This would be a good experience. And miracles happen. We've had 3 people in our group that have had, like, healings, physical healings already. We had a lady from New Mexico who had leg and knee problems, and she walked with a cane. She woke up one morning, was walking up Apparition Hill, and she just didn't use her cane anymore, and now she's freely walking everywhere.
Body over here.
I'm still, growing in my journey, and I don't understand like where my journey may end up, but I just feel this deep, peace in me that there's this, how Father Sadat said, there's this deep place inside of you where you can go where God is, and that's what I do over and over again, and every time I come here, there's something mystical about this place. I think it's just a place of peace and Mary's presence that touches our lives and hearts. If nothing else, I've never heard of any bad experience here, and I think Mary loves everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, she loves you exactly as you are, who you are, and I think that's the message of Medjugorje. And you can know that you're loved unconditionally. Every soul is beautiful who they are, and they don't have to do anything to gain it, to be loved. Just acknowledge, just accept the love that God has for them.
It's funny because it wasn't long ago where I had no faith. Even though I was raised in like a Catholic family, I sort of, I guess, was a little bit rebellious. But I think the thing is, if you avoid him altogether, how could you expect to have faith? Like, what you have to do is, even if you're angry, even if you have questions, take it up with him. Pray about it, and surround yourself with people who are also striving for the same thing. And
I think that's important is to, we're here as a group, but we each have to take our own individual time with him to see how he loves us just as our one own person.
And I think the only place, even close to the peace of Medjugorje is in an adoration chapel, or in Mass, when you're there one-on-one with the King of Kings,
It's just so neat how we experience Mary in a personal way here. And some people say, well, is it just Mary? Well, no, because Mary wants to bring us into her friendship so that she can bring us to the friend of all friends, who is Jesus.
I actually had a pretty bad illness, it's an incurable illness, and I was given a year to live. And a priest came to Medjugorje to pray for me, and whilst he was praying here in Medjugorje, I was completely healed.
That's as far as I'm going to go. Because I've got some.
So he is peace by means of his own blood and eternal dwelling places. I have once heard the Lord speak to me at this station. He said, Kieran, let yourself be crucified. Painful, I can assure you. Pray at this station in your life for crucified love. Crucified love is in fact a redemptive love, redemptive suffering. It actually heals the brokenhearted, the crushed in spirit. You become in your life a victim soul of Jesus. You share in his passion. You work with Christ for the salvation of the world in a very special way. Let's pray in this station not to be afraid to crucify all self-indulgent passions, so to share in Christ's sorrowful passion and resurrection. We adore thee, O Christ, and we praise thee.
The peace that's here, you wouldn't be able to find that anywhere else. There's an amazing sense of peace from the minute you step off the plane, and then when you come actually into Medjugorje,
it hits you.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's wonderful.
When he was first born, the doctors told us his daddy needed a quadruple bypass. He went into hospital 2 weeks before the baby's birthday. He went into a coma after the operation, and this little boy got daddy out of the coma. 8 years later, Mummy was diagnosed with a lump in her stomach and had to start radiotherapy treatment. Daddy and Ricky took me to Lourdes. Ricky took me in the baths, and when we went home, I only had one radiotherapy treatment, and they couldn't find the lump, and 2 radiotherapy treatments before they couldn't find the lump when they scanned it again. We went to Rome to say thank you to Our Lady and our Lord, and Pope Benedict came down and shook his hand and blessed him. And this week in Medjugorje, Vishka reached over, cuddled and kissed Ricky and blessed him with Our Lady. And our prayer is that Ricky will respond to Jesus in later life, as he's promised Father Raymond at Sancta Maria Abbey, that he would become a priest before Father Stephen dies. Father Stephen's 92 at the minute, and he is my mentor at Nunru Abbey.
Other than you have to come, it's a peaceful place, the people are friendly, Yes, they're slightly just, coming. They're not like the third world country, but they're really good. They've so much beliefs. You see what I mean? When they're doing the devotion, you can't even cough. There's so much tranquility. That still, that quiet, it's something that you must come and experience in the area. It's lovely. Medjugorje is a fantastic place. It's wonderful. The people are so friendly.
Lift up your hearts. Let us give thanks to the Lord our God.
We came to Medjugorje about 1989, something like that, and we asked Our Lady for a child. And we went to see Father Yozo. We got blessed as a family, and I got called back again. This is me getting 2 blessings. Why? I did not know. Anyway, we took a photo of Our Lady's statue in T. Helena, which is outside the beautiful photo of Our Lady. Had the photograph developed, and there was a form across Our Lady's heart. I gave birth to a little girl, and we called her Rose Mary Frances, in honour of our Blessed Lady, who is the most beautiful rose in the Garden of Paradise. And she was born on the 4th of October, the feast of St. Francis of Assisi, and in the month of the Holy Rosary. But the little girl was born with a heart problem. As Our Lady told me, she had something wrong with her heart. My little girl lived 2 years and 2 months, and we buried her just before Christmas. And I died with her, except that I wanted to adopt a child. And our prayers were answered, and we were given this child, Sophia. And when she was 5 years old and she came to live with us, we took her to a church. And she'd never been in a church before, didn't know what a church was, and she would not leave the church. And she told me that an angel came to visit her. Because in her own little words, she was only 5, and she said, Mum, it was like a butterfly.
Can we see blue butterflies?
Last night we had the sun spinning. Did you see it? It's happening every day. I have it on my camera. Just 6:45. If you come out, you will see the sun spinning round, and it brings all the colors of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, all the colors in there. It spins all those colors in. So it's telling you that, yes, this place is blessed. You have to come and experience it. You may be from a far place. If you can afford it once in your lifetime, come.
I'd like to give hope to those who've lost a child. Please don't despair, because God can bring something beautiful out of the terrible suffering. God bless you all. I wish you a great joy.
There's something happening here. You have to come here and experience this yourself, because no words, nobody will explain enough. I can stand here and tell you for the next 16 hours, but if you haven't experienced it, you will say,
I have a lot of questions about a lot of things, but I am firmly and utterly convinced of Medjugorje. And I'll tell you why. Every time I come here, I meet so many people who have been touched so deeply by Medjugorje. So many stories that I've heard from personal testimonies from people. So many stories of conversion, so many stories of people who come sad, they come despondent, they come not knowing what life is about for them or what life is meant to be, and they leave here with a deep sense of joy, deep sense of peace, often a deep sense of conviction. The constant message here of Medjugorje is that Mary is our mother and that she is with us.
Because what a human being needs more than anything is really good relationships. So that's why we're here.
And you know, I think one of the beautiful things about Medjugorje is that it's not like coming home from a youth conference or any kind of a retreat where you're on a high for a little while and then it just kind of dwindles away. You know, it's really, it's an experience that kind of changes your heart over time.
You're the one that's making your faith the way it is. And you'll learn to understand, and if it, wherever it takes you, take you to Medjugorje, and you'll learn to love your faith.
I know a lot of people I've spoken to, I've said, you know, even if you're not sure about the authenticity of the messages, this is a place you need to come to because of the example that is given by the people. You know, they believe in the messages and they know that the Mother of God appears here, so their reverence in Mass, and they have adoration like 2 days a week and Mass every single night, and they have the whole full rosary, and they're all there. The town has been built around the church, you know, God is at the center.
You judge the tree by the fruit. And the fruit from Medjugorje is certainly very, very positive.
You know, because we love Mary and pray to her, but this is really God's work. He sent her here, and He wants her to slowly and just very gently, and just with that feminine way, to draw us to the Father, to His Son.
Come and experience Medjugorje. It's the best place.